Starting out in Billings, Montana, and I'm reading here from CBS.
Montana!
Smoke cloud from meth seized by FBI sends Montana animal shelter workers to hospital. That's what we call a hell of a headline here at KAWPS The Podcast.
Smoke cloud from, say it again?
Smoke cloud from meth seized by FBI sends Montana animal shelter workers to the hospital. The future of a Montana animal shelter remains uncertain after a cloud of smoke from 2 pounds of methamphetamine seized and incinerated by the FBI filled up the building and sent workers to the hospital. The smoke started to fill the building of the nonprofit Yellowstone Valley Animal Shelter, which I bet they do amazing work. I mean, look at that. In Billings on Wednesday, while the FBI used an incinerator at the animal shelter to burn the drugs. So just immediately so many questions. Why? Why do you need to go to this nonprofit animal shelter to burn the meth? To burn the meth? Do you have to burn the meth?
Because they essentially turned the animal shelter into a crack pipe, into the inside of a giant
to a glass crack
you know the
pipe.
part where you ever see on movies where they hit the crack pipe and then smoke fills up in the part? That's what they.
Yeah, and you're like that looks unpleasant.
Yeah.
I don't want to. You know, you see people in movies drinking or smoking weed. You're like, I want to do that, and they show people smoking meth, and you're like, I'm good on that. Actually,
nigga, you are in a crack pipe. You imagine being in a crack. Miss Frizzle shrank you down, and then you just fucking fly in a crack pipe.
So let's keep going here. Assistant City Administrator Kevin Ifland said Friday that the smoke was sucked in apparently because of negative pressure. A fan was supposed to be on hand in such situations to reverse the pressure so smoke would flow out of the building, but it wasn't readily available. The incinerator is used primarily to burn carcasses of animals euthanized or collected by the city's animal control division. But every couple of months, law enforcement or FBI agents use it to burn seized narcotics, Iflin said. So again, so many things. One, do you have to use an incinerator to burn narcotics? And two, do you have to go to the animal shelter to do this?
I always think when you burn drugs, nigga, that's the whole point of drugs. You're just doing
the drugs.
You're just doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
Stand by real quick. Let me find this. Quick whiff.
Yeah.
Like, it makes burning
That's
drugs makes
do.
no sense. I get how else do you get rid of drugs? I guess I don't know.
There has to be another way.
Give it to
shoot it into space, bury it, throw it in water. I don't know.
Let people do it. Let them do it. I don't know.
But one, it's like just right off the bat, indoors. In any doors.
Yeah, no, that's insane, bro.
You're in Montana. You're already in Montana. The least indoor per capita state, maybe except for Wyoming, in the whole fucking country.
You got a whole building full of people. That's just meth.
Everyone get inside. We're burning the dangerous drugs.
It's meth, bro. They got a building full of people.
It's meth. And then on top of it, I mean, this is hilarious. The issue was the fan. They couldn't figure out the fan. We essentially created a giant crack pipe. Like, they literally turned the building into a fan was too much for them to understand.
Also, I don't know if a fan was all the language they're using. Negative pressure is equal to hydraulic perspiration system. Nigga, I don't fucking know
I'm imagining, when you blow up an air mattress, like the type you plug in, it self-inflates, but there's two settings on the fan. Like one, it deflates it blows the air out. The other, it sucks in.
Sucks out.
I'm just imagining these FBI agents in a circle scratching their heads around this. Like, does anyone understand this sort of who created this? Did Al Qaeda create this technology? I don't understand. What could possibly be happening over here?
How many people were hurt?
So, okay, perfect question. Next line of the article, 14 animal shelter workers were evacuated and went to the hospital. The shelter's 75 dogs and cats were relocated or put into foster homes, said Ifland and shelter director Trinity Halverson.
I will be fair to these cops that most animals in animal shelters look like they've done a little meth. So if we're gonna be fair, I need to see a before picture. Because I got my cat from a shelter. I know what these cats look like. They all look. Some of them deserve a little mess. They've been in there for 5 years.
I love that it didn't soften your stance against foster animals. It hardened them.
No.
Like,
hey, we should adopt. I adopt. I will always adopt pets.
These animals need to get jobs. Why are they wasting our resources?
When you go adopt a pet, you're getting. Look, my cat was found in the trash can. I'm straight up. Okay, I'm just saying. Let's be honest about animal shelter cats.
Okay, all right. That's Ashton's stance. That's Ashton's takeaway from this story. Most of the staff spend several hours in an oxygen chamber for treatment. Symptoms have lingered for some workers, Halverson said. They were also what are the meth symptoms? Some workers are still cleaning their kitchens as we speak. Some workers are still mopping while scratching the scabs off of their neck currently to this day. This is not funny. Why are we okay? So far, we need to make fun of the cops more and the victims, the animals, and the workers less. I feel like the nature of our podcast.
I get it, but I can't help but visualize everybody on that.
I mean, it's just ridiculous. You show
Of course, the cops are at fault. This is stupid as hell.
You show up to work at the animal shelter, and in a million years, you would never guess that you get drugged by meth.
Such an altruistic.
You're in the hospital for meth. Too much meth you inhale.
There's always like good, sweet people who just care about animals.
Yeah.
Now you've altered the biology of the biochemistry of. This is very funny. It's not funny. It's not funny.
It is funny.
But it's just that's crazy.
Andrea said it's funny. There we go.
That's crazy. Good news, it's a vet. We're like, good news is your cat gave birth to 9 beautiful kittens. Bad news is they are all addicted to meth. They are all.
Your cat gave birth to 9 beautiful crack babies.
Healthy kittens. I said beautiful.
Okay, they were also close. Okay, here's exactly the sad. Okay, they were also closely monitoring 4 litters of kittens that got more heavily exposed because they were in a closed room with lots of smoke.
See,
I mean,
fuck
come
the
on.
police, dude.
Yeah.
You guys are just evil. This is so unnecessary.
Yeah.
We want to talk about just unnecessary, like, just violence against people. You got a building full of people potentially addicted to meth.
Every step of the way, they had an option to not make a worse decision. And this is like the one universe where the stars aligned and litters of kitten are poisoned with meth at the animal shelter because of the FBI. The FBI is supposed to be smart. The FBI is not smart. And we'll get more into the FBI. This is a little preview of what's to come. This is the little fun preview. But where are we? The incinerator is meant to operate at a certain temperature, so it doesn't emit toxins. Iflin said. Iflin said officials were trying to determine if it was at the appropriate temperature on Wednesday. The shelter will remain closed until it can be tested for contamination. Shelter workers were tested for potential exposure, and Ifland said he did not know the results. Quote, "We have no idea how much we've lost," shelter board member and attorney Franz Anderson told CBS affiliate. "We don't have inventory at the moment of what was in there." The company hired to assess and clean up the building told the station that they are doing air quality tests before any remediation can happen. Quote, "This is a unique situation and project," said Andrew Newman, owner and CEO of Newman Restoration. "Typically what we'll see is more on the residential side with, kind of meth lab that either caused a fire or triggered some type of needing remedy. remediation. I don't know. Remediation. Thank you, Andrea.
This one's different. We got cracked out ferrets trying to fucking attack us every time we.
Well, he's saying the building. He's saying with this being a larger commercial facility and what the intentions were, it makes a unique situation in cleanup. So yeah, I think with the intention, so obviously it's a big building as well, but like the guy was saying at the shelter is that there's a bunch of things they need in there that have to be taken care of rather than like some, Breaking Bad trailer of meth where they can just collect evidence and dispose of everything.
There's actual medical equipment and like fucking
documents. Just it's a business. It's like a legitimate business. Most people would say an honorable. It's not even a business. It's a nonprofit. It's a nonprofit animal shelter. And they got important stuff.
Oh no, we accidentally got fit into the orphanage's water supply.
Exactly.
Oh no.
Whoops.
Whoopsies.
Yeah.
What do you mean? The orphans are all addicted to fit. No. Oopsie.
Yeah.
Maybe next time don't fucking dispose of meth in an animal shelter. Or
yeah, I know.
Set it on fire. Maybe just let people.
Let the shelter workers. I don't know.
Why are you doing it during office hours? That's so crazy. I mean, the cats and animals are going to be there in the first place because that's where they live. That's just
last week when you were out, me and Kelly covered a story of the cops causing an elementary school to evacuate because they were outside disposing of expired pepper spray cans by just like spraying the pepper spray out into the air, and there was like a breeze.
Yes, this is how you do it.
Exactly. It's expired. Okay. Okay. The elementary kids are they were going to the hospital too.
Dude, I have too much fun with these horrible stories.
I mean, come on, like
that's terrible. I sprayed when I was a kid. When I was sitting in the backseat of my mom's car. Talk about kids getting sprayed with pepper spray. I thought my mom. I thought it's called Blanca. Mouth spray, mouthwash, Banaka. So my mom had like Banaka in her purse, and I was sitting in the back seat. My aunt was sitting in the front seat, passenger, and my mom was driving. And I'm going through my mom's purse in the back seat looking for the Banaka, and I find what I think to be the Banaka.
No way.
And I spray it.
It was pepper spray. Your childhood is so traumatic unnecessarily. Like that's not even a normal type of trauma to have that would relate to your other trauma.
The crazy part is I'm so stupid. Like I literally was like, I felt the sensation was crazy, but I was so dumb as a baby. I was like, "Is this pepper? Is this Banaka?
What is Banaka?
It's mouth spray.
Oh, okay. Breath spray.
Breath spray. Yes, it's literally just breath spray. It's just it's. I wanted the minty flavor, and I spray, and all the tingles went crazy, and I was like, no, I must have did it wrong. So I sprayed it again. And my mom's driving.
And your mom's trying to operate a vehicle right now.
And so by the second time I spray it, it has now circulated the car.
Yeah.
Everybody's in the car. What the fuck?
Dude.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? That's the most ridiculous story I've ever heard.
It's like, he done sprayed the pepper spray. I was like in the back.
Ashton, that's for your mother's protection. It's not a toy.
Oh my God, I was fucked up.
Yeah, what did they like to pour milk on your face?
I got the whole car fucking pepper spray. I literally had to pull over. We had to like do everything. We had to immediately eventually
run out of the car. Yeah. Like fucking like Tommy Boy, you're running out of the car.
Circulated and hit both my mom and my aunt in the face. And it was just
oh my God.
Sorry.
No, that's awesome. Thanks for sharing. No, I love sometimes it becomes Ashton's childhood trauma podcast. And it's always welcome.
I get triggered by something. Like, I remember.
Pepper spray.
I get this flash. A portal opens.
You don't want to get pepper sprayed. Trust me. Trust me.
Why, did the cops do something? No, I didn't. No, I was.
Well, what are the police guilty of this time?
Actually, the police. Well, no one was involved. It was playing my mom's purse.